News 46 is brought to you by Pahrump Rentals and Hardware is your friendly small town hardware store. Shop small, shop local.
Well, let's join Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, sports fans, investors, and bookies are making a call for new federal regulations on betting. Shares of one betting organization, GVC, tripped up in trading. The American Gaming Association is asking the government to refrain from regulations. Taking a look at the economic data, the economy grew at the fastest pace in almost 4 years. GDP increased at 4.2% for the second quarter. For the first half of the year, the economy expanded by 3.2%. Orders for durable goods popped to 4.5% in August as orders for the Defense Department surged. Orders for commercial jets also strong, with Boeing making up the bulk of the business. Stripping out defense, jets, and cars, orders rose just 0.1% in August. One of the worst performing stocks this week is Geron. Shares plunged on word that a division of Johnson & Johnson is giving up on Geron's cancer drug.
And our own Rhonda Van Winkle is standing by with your news across the Silver State.
Grid Alliance, an independent transmission company, and Valley Electric Association Incorporated announced they have begun work on adding 72 miles of optical ground wire between Pahrump and Boulder City, Nevada. The line work is part of Grid Alliance's nearly $40 million 18-month Sloan Canyon transmission improvement project that will also include constructing a switching station and a 3.2-mile 230 kV transmission line to improve grid reliability. The dual-functioning optical ground wire being installed will act as a shield wire against lightning strikes and improve communications between interconnected substations, increasing transmission reliability for VEA members, owners once completed in December. The 230 kV transmission line will begin in 2019 and connect Sloan Canyon Switching Station, which will be constructed near Boulder City, to the rest of the transmission system controlled by the California Independent System Operator. Grid Alliance has already begun site preparation for the installation of the optical ground wire, performing right-of-way maintenance for an access road in various locations along the existing line route, and moving equipment into place for the construction of the switching station, which will start in October. As part of the ongoing project work, residents also may notice construction crews working to perform additional right-of-way maintenance on access road and installing the optical ground wire that will traverse public lands in the vicinity of communities of Jean, Good Springs, Sandy Valley, and Pahrump. Grid Alliance also may rely on helicopters to install portions of the wire atop transmission towers scattered across the desert mountains. Now look at jobs. Statewide, jobs increased by 3.3%, which correlates to 44,800 new jobs added since August of last year. The largest over-the-month job gain in the metropolitan statistical area was realized in Reno at 700 jobs. Las Vegas saw a slight reduction in jobs over the month, while Carson City remained unchanged and in line with seasonal expectations. Over the year, Reno was the only area that added jobs at a faster rate than the state as a whole in August. Unemployment rates declined on an over-the-year basis in 12 of 17 counties. Lander, Elko, and Eureka at 3.3% hold the state's lowest unemployment rate. Job growth ranged from 17% in Esmeralda County to 63% in Story County in the first quarter of 2018 relative to the same period in 2017. In the first quarter of 2018, all three metro areas fell slightly below the statewide employment increase of 3.1% relative to the same period in 2017. As of the first quarter of 2018, average weekly wages totaled 935 in Carson City, 956 in Washoe County, and 970 in Clark County. Clark County experienced the largest decline in initial claims for unemployment insurance, using a 13-week moving average decreasing by 7.4%, or almost 170 claims. In August, the unemployment exhaustion rate in the state's 3 largest counties was 34% in Clark County, 25.4% in Washoe, and 27% in Carson City. Year-to-date online job posting activity decreased in 12 of 17 counties in August. Clark experienced the largest increase in a volume over the last year, totaling 140,800 ads year-to-date. Today is September 28th. It's difficult to believe that 3 days from now will be 1 year since the October 1st shooting in Las Vegas at the Route 91 Music Festival. There are many in our county who were there on that night. Some attendees have suffered greatly from anxiety, depression, and from physical symptoms due to mental stress, even suicide. If you know anyone who is there, call them. Let them know you're thinking about them and that you care. Something as simple as that can make all the difference. I'm Rhonda Van Winkle, and this has been your news across Nevada.
Thanks so much, Rhonda. More news right after this break.